I get a lot of questions of like, oh my god, were you ready to be a single mom and this and that? No, I got pregnant at 16. Me and her father, yeah, we were together, I guess, for like a year or so. I for sure didn't know much about pregnancy. I didn't know much about birth control, condoms. I didn't know that it was my responsibility. I felt like that was the guy's responsibility. And I personally think it doesn't matter how old you are. When you find out that you're pregnant, when you learn that you got someone pregnant, that you go to pregnancy classes, parenting classes, mommy and me classes, daddy and me classes. Like, you do all those things. I don't think those things should just be court ordered. I don't think something major needs to happen for someone to learn those tools. I think those tools are something that once you learn that you are pregnant, because we think of, okay, pregnancy, we think of if we're gonna keep the baby, adoption, abortion, we think about those things, and thinking about those things are important. But when we're focused on the well-being, if we focus on the well-being of the mother, of the father, of the baby, right? Once that choice is made, is the mother keeping the baby? What does that look like, And if anything, it's absolutely pregnancy needs to be taken into account, because so many women, and I'm an American woman, so many women go through pregnancy alone. Even if they're married, they're going through the whole process of their body changing and all of that by themselves. Aside from the monthly or every other month, or how often those doctor visits are, that part is so neglected, and it affects the parents, the mother, the father, the grandparents, who are involved with this baby. It affects for the postpartum depression, all the life changes that come with it. So I don't think it needs to be some major event, custodies, or someone getting arrested, or something big happening for a court to order classes. I think it's something that's like, hey, you're pregnant. Hey, you're going to be a dad. You're about to be parents. You're about to be grandparents. This is a major life change. Let's support you. Let's support this, because the child is going to grow up. They're gonna need doctors. They're gonna need teachers. They're gonna buy food. They're gonna buy water. They're gonna buy medicine. And they're going to go to our universities. They're gonna be in our workforce. So it is a whole village. It takes a village type of vibe, and this idea will keep families together. We can also even introduce family therapy. We know how huge America in itself is dealing with mental illness. That has really come up to the forefront post COVID. So I think the moment the person finds out that they're pregnant is when all the resources should start coming in. We have programs like WIC, Women, Infant, and Children, and they help with breastfeeding, formula, first 5 nutritional guidelines, etc. I took advantage of WIC. WIC is a great program, but it's also more towards the low-income minority family, which is great. Low-income minority family need all the support that they can get, because they're the ones who become our essential workers. If we just think of it like that, they're the ones. But not just catered to people who are low income or the minority population. Being pregnant, having children changes the whole dynamic. Changes um even your your status, if you're lower class, middle class, upper class, it has such an effect on your life that it becomes a domino effect towards what neighborhood you live in, what doctors you see, what school your kids go to, etc. What's your resources? It all comes together. So I think this will help America overall. Let's it'll help us get back to being the best country in the world. You know, I think this is something that we should really look and focus into.